You know exactly what you need to do, yet somehow you just cannot get started. Hours pass by, days slip away, and that one important task remains untouched. Every time you promise yourself, "I'll start tomorrow," you find that tomorrow never really arrives. It isn't that you lack the ability, knowledge, or even the desire to achieve your goals. It's a matter of mindset. The problem is not that motivation hasn't visited. Rather, it is your mental approach that holds you back. In truth, the secret to success does not lie in waiting for a surge of inspiration or the perfect conditions. It lies in taking consistent, deliberate action every single day. It may feel as if the task before you is insurmountable, that you require some magical burst of motivation before you can even begin. But that belief is a trap. The most successful people in the world have discovered that motivation is not the precursor to action, it is the byproduct of action. In fact, motivation follows movement. It is not the cause of action. Consider all the opportunities you have witnessed pass you by simply because you waited for the ideal moment. Every minute you hesitate, you allow the potential of your dreams to slip further away. Instead, you must understand that each step you take, however small, builds momentum, reinforces confidence, and gradually clears away the fog of uncertainty that clouds your judgment. Imagine a young man with a burning desire to achieve financial success. He studies, he plans, and he accumulates knowledge like a sponge, yet his plans remain forever on paper. He is trapped in the endless cycle of preparation, convinced that he must first feel supremely confident before taking the leap. But confidence, in reality, is not a prerequisite. It is built through the very act of engaging with your goals. History is brimming with examples of individuals who acted boldly despite not feeling ready. Thomas Edison, for instance, did not wait for the perfect moment of inspiration to create his incandescent bulb. Instead, he experimented relentlessly, treating each failure as a stepping stone rather than a setback. Similarly, Henry Ford did not wait until every uncertainty was resolved before diving into the automobile industry. Both of these visionary men understood that waiting for the right moment was a luxury that those who seek greatness cannot afford. The journey always begins with the first step that is invariably the hardest to take. That initial act of overcoming inertia can feel overwhelming. The mind, ever clever and easily swayed by doubt, will conjure up excuses and rationalizations, whispering that perhaps you are not yet ready, that you need more time, that everything must be perfect. But perfection is an illusion. Waiting for it only leads to stagnation. Instead, when you take even the smallest step, you signal to your body and mind that you are committed to progress. With each action, the invisible grip of fear loosens. The fear of failure, of not being good enough, begins to fade as you accumulate real-world victories, if they seem insignificant at first. Like a drop of water carving its way through a rock over time, each moment of action chips away at the mountain of apprehension that obstructs your path. Fear, the true enemy of progress, lurks quietly behind every dream. It takes on many forms: the fear of failure, the fear of criticism, the fear of not living up to your own expectations. It is a persistent, pernicious whisper telling you, "What if I fall short? What if I am not enough?" But in truth, fear is nothing more than a liar. Most of what you fear never materializes. And even if it does, the resulting setback is seldom the end of the world. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has, at one time or another, been paralyzed by fear, yet they chose not to let it dictate their fate. Instead of succumbing to the paralyzing force of inaction, they pressed onward. They knew that fear only grows in the darkness of hesitation. The longer you delay taking action, the greater the illusion of fear becomes. But the moment you step forward, no matter how uncertain you feel, that overwhelming force begins to recede. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It is simply the act of moving forward in spite of it. Consider the example of Edwin Barnes, a man who had nothing but a burning desire and a vision of working with Thomas Edison. He had no money, no influential connections, nothing but his unwavering determination. Rather than letting fear bind him, he boarded a freight train, arrived at Edison's office, and declared his intent with boldness and clarity. Initially, he started at the bottom, yet he never wavered from his purpose. When an opportunity eventually arose, Barnes seized it, and his persistence paid off, transforming his dreams into reality. His story is a testament to the fact that, even in the face of overwhelming obstacles, action diminishes the power of fear. Procrastination is another formidable adversary, stealthy and persistent. How many times have you lied to yourself with promises like, "I'll begin tomorrow"? And how many of those tomorrows end up disappearing into the realm of next week or someday? Procrastination is a silent thief that robs you of your potential. It hides behind excuses such as the need for more resources, more time, or the proper mood to begin. But in truth, you already have everything you need. You simply must take the first step. The key to breaking free from procrastination lies in starting small. A technique that has proven effective for countless people is the 5-minute rule. Commit yourself to working on your task for just 5 minutes. Within that brief period, you will find that resistance gradually dissipates, momentum builds, and before you know it, you are well on your way. Each small action, when repeated day after day, compounds into significant progress over time. It is these consistent efforts that form the backbone of success, proving that progress is about doing rather than dreaming. If you allow distractions, be they social media, endless entertainment, or trivial obligations to control your day, you cease to direct your own destiny. Your surroundings and habits must work in your favor, not against you. Therefore, it becomes crucial to design your environment in a way that supports your aspirations. Set clear deadlines, break large projects into manageable tasks, and above all, prioritize consistent action over striving for an unattainable perfection. Self-discipline is not about self-punishment. It is about liberation and self-respect. It means committing to actions that reinforce your goals, waking up at a set time, and holding yourself accountable regardless of how you feel. While motivation is ephemeral and unpredictable, discipline is a steadfast commitment to progress. When you build a system of disciplined action, you teach yourself that you are capable of achieving your dreams, even on days when the excitement has diminished. Each act of self-discipline reinforces the belief that you are in control, and that your efforts are a form of self-respect. Adversity and pain are inevitable parts of life, yet they offer one of the greatest opportunities for growth. Pain, when embraced properly, can become a powerful catalyst for change. The hardships you encounter are not meant to break you, but to push you toward a higher level of resilience. Every setback, every moment of suffering, is a lesson in disguise, a chance to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. While it may be tempting to retreat in the face of discomfort, daring to persist transforms struggle into triumph. Those who learn to harness pain as a source of strength ultimately see it as the forge in which character is built. The journey to success is never a straight line. It requires clarity, which can only be achieved by setting specific, measurable goals. Vague dreams like "I want to be successful" must be transformed into precise objectives. Ask yourself what exactly you wish to accomplish, by when, and through what practical steps. Write your goals down, break them into daily, weekly, and monthly targets, and track your progress meticulously. Each small victory energizes you and builds the foundation for larger accomplishments. When you have a clear roadmap, you empower yourself to take decisive action, knowing that every effort brings you one step closer to your envisioned future. Now is the moment to decide. You can continue waiting, hesitating, and generating excuses, or you can choose to transform your life by taking the first step today. Understand that there will never be a perfect time to start waiting for. Such a moment only ensures that your dreams remain just that, dreams. Instead, act now, regardless of your current emotions or doubts. Remember that action is the only true catalyst for change. When you push past inertia, you open doors to opportunities that you never knew existed. As you move forward, you will occasionally stumble, face rejection, and experience temporary failures. But these are not the end of your story. They are simply feedback, necessary ingredients in the continuous process of improvement. Embrace them as mentors that guide you toward eventual success. Every time you overcome a challenge, you reinforce your ability to conquer the next. The difference between those who ultimately succeed and those who remain stagnant is not the absence of fear or failure, but the willingness to learn from them and continue moving forward. It is also vital to manage your time with intention. Time is your most precious resource. Every second wasted is a moment that could have been used to build your future. Many people lament that they do not have enough time, but the truth is that everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. What distinguishes the successful is not an abundance of time, but the ability to use it effectively. Plan your day with purpose, set priorities, and eliminate distractions that do not serve your objectives. Establish routines that drive productivity, and remind yourself daily that your future depends on what you do in the present moment. Your social environment plays an equally important role in shaping your success. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and challenge you to be better. The company you keep has a profound impact on your mindset, your habits, and ultimately, your achievements. Seek out mentors and peers who push you beyond your comfort zone, who hold you accountable, and who celebrate your victories with you. Conversely, distance yourself from those whose negativity and complacency drain your energy and hinder your progress. As you consciously choose companions who are equally committed to growth, you create a positive feedback loop. Their success fuels yours, and together, you evolve into a community of high achievers. In essence, the power to transform your life does not reside in luck or hope alone. It is forged through consistent, courageous action. You have the ability to rewrite your story, to break free from inertia, and to convert every setback into an opportunity for growth. It is not about being fearless. It is about acting despite your fears. It is not about waiting for the right moment. It is about creating the right moment through your dedication and persistence. Now, imagine yourself a year from now. Visualize the person you've become by choosing to act every day, by confronting your doubts, by embracing persistent effort, and by turning each challenge into a stepping stone. See how your life has transformed as a result of the simple, unwavering decision to keep moving forward. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable have diminished in importance, replaced by the triumphs and insights gained from every single step you took. The road to success is long and often rugged, but it is also incredibly rewarding for those who dare to take it. The habits you build, the discipline you cultivate, and the mindset you develop are the true architects of your future. Instead of allowing your potential to remain locked away, you have the power right now to unleash it. The journey may be difficult, but remember that so is the process of growth. Every challenge you face, every moment of pain you endure, is a chance to learn more about yourself and to become more resilient. So, make a solemn promise to yourself today. Do not let fear, doubt, or procrastination define you. Do not waste another moment waiting for perfect conditions. Embrace the uncertainty, step forward, and commit to the process of continuous action. Your future is built on the decisive moments when you chose to act, rather than to wait. Every small action, repeated without fail, will compound into overwhelming momentum, carrying you to places you never thought possible. This is not just a call to action. It is a declaration of self-belief. It is a recognition that you are more powerful than any obstacle, that every step you take is a catalyst for transformation, and that true success lies on the other side of inertia. The clock is ticking, and every moment you hesitate is a moment you could have used to build the life you dream of. Today, as you read these words, know that the power to change your destiny is already within you. All you need to do is start. When you decide to take action, fear diminishes and confidence grows. In the end, success is not about waiting for the right moment or for everything to be perfected. It is about creating progress despite the imperfections. It is about showing up every day, acting decisively, and relentlessly pursuing your goals, no matter how challenging the journey may be. Let your actions speak louder than your doubts, and let each step you take be a testament to your commitment to a brighter, more fulfilled future. The choice is yours. Continue waiting, make excuses, and risk letting your dreams drift away, or stand up, take that first step, and transform your life through action. The reality you envision is waiting. Take hold of it, and let your momentum carry you forward to new heights. This is your moment to break free from the cycle of hesitation. Embrace the power of action, harness the strength in your discipline, and let your journey toward greatness begin today. Every decision you make now shapes the path of your future. So, do not delay any longer. Start moving, and watch as your life transforms before your very eyes. Your future is not a distant dream. It is being built right now, in every choice you make. And with each step you take, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Let action be your guide, and let determination be your constant companion. The time for waiting is over. Begin your transformation now. There is no magic formula, no secret shortcut. There is only the relentless drive to keep moving forward, the unwavering discipline to overcome every obstacle, and the courage to take risks even when the outcome is uncertain. Embrace every setback as an opportunity to learn and grow, and allow each victory, no matter how small, to propel you closer to the success you deserve. Today is the day to leave behind the inertia of yesterday and step boldly into a future filled with endless possibilities. Remember, your destiny is not defined by your fears, but by your actions. Step into your power and create the life you have always dreamed of.